Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 11 o'clock. It's 11:01, in fact. Woo. And we are going to officially start with a road trip with Dave. Again, my name is Dave Barocsi, and I service as the New York State Rep for Flum Publishing. I love my job, and it is so great. I get to travel from Buffalo, New York to Rockville Center, from one end of the state to the other end of the state. It is so much fun. My wonderful co-host for the bus is Jen Miller. Hi, Jen.
Hi, and I'm Jen Miller, as Dave just said, and I am the outside sales coordinator for Indiana, Illinois, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we both drive a bus and going across the nation and meeting so many of you, and we really so much appreciate you joining us today, and we are going to get started.
And we have wonderful co-hosts with us today. We have Corinne Lattimer from Creative Communications. Corinne services as a marketing director for Creative Communications, and you've seen her on our bus before, and I know that she jumped on my bus and jumped on Jen's bus because of the Midwest thing, so it's okay. And we also have Katerina. Yes, she services as our director of the chat service. I elevated her to director of chat services. So she keeps us in line. Ladies and gentlemen, she orchestrates our life perfectly.
Yes,
it's awesome.
She does.
We have over 100 people joining us right now. This is so awesome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start with our first product. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have your pen and paper ready because we want to talk about God is Love lollipops. Now, these are awesome. I love these. These are so great. You get a package of lollipops. Look at them all. And Jen, you're holding it up?
Yes. So
this is what you do not do when you get your samples. When you get your samples, you know, you're opening them and yeah. I've been through the red bag already, so this is the bag.
So you're onto the blue bag. So yes, they come in a stack. And how many come, Corinne? Is it 12?
Oh.
A stack of 12, so they come together like this, but they're perforated, so you can cut them out like this. Mm-hmm. And they come with a little lollipop. And then on the back, there's "For God so loved, he gave us Jesus," and there's the writing on the back. So this would be a perfect way. So this webinar today, we're going to talk about all kinds of ideas, Dave. So
yeah,
tell me what you think would be a great way to get this into the family's hands.
Okay, this is what I did the other day. I went to the bank. I went to the drive-in teller. After she sent it back, I sent her one in. Oh my God, where did you get that? I teach Sunday school. I already knew that.
Oh, you already knew that? Oh, good. But how perfect is that?
And she says, that is such an awesome idea. So that is a great way. You know, this thing outside the box.
Yes.
This is a great way. Wherever you are, keep about 10 or 20 or 1,000 in your car.
We need to call them drive-through lolly cards.
Drive-through lolly cards. Wherever you are, if you see someone on the side of the road, you know, sometimes we see a homeless person. I give them a lollipop. I say, God is love. I offer a bottle of water with a thing, what I'm going to show you very shortly. Mm-hmm. That is such a great thing. When you drive through McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, all those wonderful places.
Or how about when children are coming back to religious education, when they walk through the doors?
Yep. Yes.
One. And you know what? It doesn't always have to be kids. It can also be families.
That's right. And how about your pastor? Your pastor can hand these out at the end of liturgy.
Yes.
You know, just say, hey, that's for you. This is for your family. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of fun to do.
And I just want to remind you that they have like a little slot. You can actually put the lollipop in the slot of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. And I did say they come in packs of 12 and they're $4.99, $4.99 for a pack of 12. And what do they say on the back? It's "For God so loved the world."
Yeah. And I love that. That is such a great.
So it's the same. Yeah.
So it's great for Valentine's or any time of year. And I love that little retro style art that's on there.
Me too. And I'm going to pop through this. Well,
we have them for many, many times of the year. We have them for St. Patrick's Day. We have the military. We have, we'll be talking about military down in just a little bit. You know, this is such a great way. Think outside the box of how you could use them. Maybe thanks, Aaron. Have them meet the catechist every week before the classes start. There it is.
Yes.
When they go home. I mean, is this something? Keep engaged. That's Family Catechesis 101. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about family catechesis. I'm on my roll right now. Think outside the box. This is a great way. Step one of family catechesis, meeting the families of where they're at. When the pastors, here you are. This is for the family. Welcome to liturgy.
Yes.
Welcome. That is a great way. We have so much to talk about, but we just talked about that. That's a great price point of $4.99 for a great set. And we include the suckers of the lollipop suckers. We sell lollipops with the cards. We provide everything for you. We provide everything.
Yes.
Let's talk about what do I see in the church activity sticker sheets. Many people, ladies and gentlemen, we sold out so fast on our last road trip with this. This was huge. It was unbelievable. Huge. These go very fast. This is a great way. You're talking about family catechesis. Here's a great another way, family catechesis 101. Every family that comes to church, give them a card, give them the stickers, hand it to them. They are now in the parish. Before Mass starts, after Mass, have them go around, put the stickers. That is such a great way. Family catechesis. Maybe you have somebody standing at each one of those places in the liturgy explaining that symbol or sacred vessel. They are right there. Recruit the Ultra Rosa Society, the Men's Club, the Knights of Columbus.
Knights of Columbus, yep.
Great way. That's a great way.
So here they come. They come in a pack of 12 as well for $14.95, but it's a pack of 12. They are illustrated so nicely. They are hard, like a thicker cardstock, and then they have these beautiful stickers that go along with each card. And on the back of each card, there's an explanation, like Dave was mentioning, of each stop that they make along the way. And we've had so many different titles, but today we're featuring just what do I see at church. But I wanted to pull out this is what the sample card looks like that each family member would be getting, or each child. So you can see there, and this happens to be the Station of the Cross, but you can see where the stickers would be placed.
Yep.
We have them not only what do I see at church, but we also have praying the rosary. How perfect would this be for your religious education program? What do I see? That's during Lent.
For Lent.
All the different seasons are coming up, Advent as well. But
Station of the Cross.
Think about this for a little outing for the retreat for the first reconciliation children. The
liturgical year is another one. This is brand new. This is the liturgical year. You want to talk to the students about being a church year? Have this for the students and say, hey, this is the church year. In the church year, we start here, okay? And then we end here.
Yes.
Follow us along this journey. And we're going to talk about that. And this is a great little add-on when we talk about our Gospel Weeklies, our Gospel Weeklies Faith Formation Program. With this sticker book that Creative Communication has put out. Thank you, Corinne Lattimer, for helping us help the catechist, because with the Gospel Weeklies, we go through the liturgical cycle. This is a card that goes through the liturgical cycle. It is a great way.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And I come from the parish side before I had this position here.
Excuse me.
And we're always, as DREs, you're always looking for an additional resource to reach those children. Yep. And I'll tell you, as you all know, as much as I do, bright colors, hand-eye coordination, moving, keeps the children engaged. And this is a perfect way of them learning as well as focusing on they're together in Jesus and whatever. You're having a mission.
Yep. Missions are great. There'll just be such a great way for missions. We have some questions, comments, and concerns. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in our chat box. We have people standing by. We have customer service standing by to help you by answering these questions. If you want to order them, please let us know. You could email
sales rep.
Yeah, contact your sales reps. All of the sales reps are right in the chat box. You can email me. You can email Jen, Corinne, Katerina. We will help you place your order. We're here to help you.
So the other thing I wanted to mention about those stickers, they're great parent and me type activities. So if you have people that maybe adults that haven't been catechized or it's been a long time since they've been back to church, this is a great, they're interactive with the stickers. It gives them something that's tangible, tactile, that they can do together, and the parent and the child, or maybe it's a grandparent. If you want to do a grandparents celebration, you could do this as a grandparent day and have grandparents bring their kiddos and help introduce the kids to the church, to the mass. And there's just so many ideas and ways to use these products. You can make a really low key, low stress event and make it an enjoyable time of fellowship, but also getting into the faith.
Yeah.
And you know, this is a perfect way, like we were saying, circling back to family catechesis. If you needed to expand this activity to 2 sessions, you can do that too, you know, or you can go over to the church, you know, every religious education time until the card is filled up.
Yeah. So let's talk, you know, we have so many great ideas. Let's talk about our wonderful sticker books that we talk about on many occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a huge response for us across the country. Many people, because we do offer a great special on this, start with the road show with Jen and Dave. There are so many titles for these sticker books. There's so many. What do I see in church? What do I do during Lent? Receive the Lord, which is great for first communion. Forgiveness for first reconciliation. Now this is a great way. We also have with them, if you would like, the teacher guides that go along with them. Teacher guide, we will provide you a teacher guide along with each set or individual set of the sticker books. Church, maybe you want to order 10,000 of those, and you want 10,000. What do I see in church? So how about if you want a teacher guide to go along with it? We could help you with that. This is another family catechesis 101. Put this in the hands of the family. Here it is.
So many different titles.
There's so many different titles. We have so many titles that we can go on and on about. Yes.
And that teaching page would work right into the parent being able to sit back and feel comfortable teaching their child about whatever topic it is. We have Heroes of the Testament, Living the Beatitudes. I mean, we also have in Spanish.
Yeah, we have bilingual. Please, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please ask. Yes, go ahead.
I do have a question. So we have 18 titles right now. We had 20 and we just retired 2. So what would be some great ideas for new titles? So if anyone in our audience has some ideas for some new sticker books, we would love those ideas.
That is a great question.
For the person that just had the question about,
is there one for Eucharist?
Eucharist, Receive the Lord. That's a great one right there. It's a great sticker book. And guess what? Just for today, they're only $1 per child. $1, one sticker book per child. $1, one sticker book. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you go to any store, you're going to be paying $3.99 for this. It is great. Adoration is a great topic. Yes, adoration is wonderful.
Yes. Oh, and I'll tell you, as a past DRE, trying to find additional resources that have a good price point, that's not breaking the bank. We're all on a budget. I mean, especially personally. And the stickers are they're beautiful. They're so detailed. And here, if you can see it, I hope you can see, Dave, tell me if you You can
I love them. This is
time
such
to show. This is
Yeah.
an example of where the sticker would go.
Yeah. And, you know, the stickers are colorful. They're family friendly. They're diversified. So diversity is there with you.
A lot of learning comes in this.
A lot of learning.
There's
Ladies and
15
gentlemen, these are great sticker books. $1 each. I love our sticker books. Let's talk about our first service project
I
for
have
your
to
parish.
jump in real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, jump in.
So we have one person that says, do you have a set of an example of each of the sticker books? So I'm putting it in the chat. There's 18 titles. The code is called STBM. So you can buy one collection and get all 18 titles, or just go there and you'll see all of the titles in one place of what's available. And then we have a couple ideas for some future titles. So we'll review those on our own. So thank you for that input.
Thank you. And please keep them coming. Keep them coming. Let's talk about our first service project. This is so great. Our first service project is about a food drive. Now, not the traditional food drive. Let's think outside the box. They allow 2 minutes, and I will only take 2 minutes of your time for a food drive. Now, great way for a food drive. We have the bags. If you would like a bag, we provide you the bag. Okay? We have a list of items. Now, think outside the box. I'm going to tell you a couple things. If you are doing it for a homeless family or thing, think outside the box. Homeless. How could we help a homeless person? Here is chicken salad 101 in the box. You don't have to cook it. You don't have to, it's ready for them. Now, it was amazing because one of my friends says, oh, Dave, for the homeless, you can give hamburgers or hot dogs. How are they going to cook it if they're homeless? I said, you got to think outside the box. Great way. Put this in the bag. Chicken salad. Oh, how about applesauce? Applesauce. Put it in the bag. A bottle of water. No, okay. I love bottled water, ladies and gentlemen. But guess what? For $1 at the dollar store, I get my little Lipton iced tea. I pull out the little tag, and then I put a rubber band around that. It's a little flavor. Wouldn't you like a little flavored water? Great. It's think outside the box. Great way. Here is that. Crackers. You open the box. Here's the crackers, and here's the crackers. They're already individually wrapped. A little set of them. Also, I love these. I get them at the dollar store all the time. I have these in my car. They're individually wrapped little crackers with the cheese. You can put them in the bag. If you're thinking for the homeless, here's another one. This is the potted meat. Okay, this is for someone that, they don't have a stove if they're homeless. Okay, if they're homeless, they don't have a stove. If they're homeless, they don't have a stove. Here is an already made meal. Here's Jiffy to go creamy crackers and peanut butter protein right here. Okay. A bag of candy, sugarless candy.
That's a great idea. Mm-hmm.
So Dave,
put it in the bag.
Dave, I want to let you know that I'm sharing the service box suggestion list. So we're offering this and providing you ideas of different care packages and service project ideas. So as we're all headed back into the church and for Sunday Mass, this is a great time to start inviting people to participate in service projects. So this is not an exhaustive list, but it's just a great way to get you started. So this is the first example that we're sharing today, and we will share this list with you. Yeah,
and ladies and gentlemen, another idea to put in your bag before they yell at me. a plastic fork.
Yes.
A plastic line. Put it in a napkin like this and put it in the bag.
That's a great idea, Dave.
You gotta think outside the box. If you really want to be creative, here's a little life hack. Can I show you my life hack really hit? This is a straw, okay? Get the straw. You cut it this way, okay? As you cut the straw, where's my little lighter? Here, you burn the side right here. Look at that. You burn the side, you put them together like this. You get the ketchup or the mustard or the relish. You fill it in there. You fill it in the tube. You put this like this. You cut it and it's sealed. You can even write on there relish, ketchup, something a little bit different. A little life hack 101, ladies and gentlemen. Use a straw. You just melt the side. You fill it in there, and it is so much fun.
That's a
Dave,
great
I have a question.
Great idea.
Yes.
Do you think those God is Love lollipops would be a good thing?
I was just going to say that. Perfect to go in that bag.
Yeah.
But just like we were saying, and those are great ideas because a lot of times, you think of the homeless service bags and you think socks and toothbrushes and, but those hand, items are, and the utensils, that's a great idea.
Maybe a mint. Just think outside the box. A lot of the stuff I purchase at the dollar store, that goes along with our social justice part of our Flum Gospel Weeklies. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a road stop. Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
I have a road stop. Wait a minute. Someone's coming on the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, stop for a moment. We have someone coming on. His name is
special guest.
Who is it?
His name is, it says Frank Ortega. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special road stop right now. His name is Frank Ortega. He has to share, his camera a little bit. He's coming on the bus. And ladies and gentlemen, as he comes on, let me just tell you who he is. He's our CFO of Bayard. Bayard across the country. Frank Ortega is coming on our bus. He's joining my bus, in fact, because I know Jen sometimes swerves when she drives. Can I come on my bus? Frank, you coming on, I see. There he is. Hey,
Hi,
Frank, how are you?
Hi, Frank.
Hey.
Oh, this is so awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, from across the country, we have thousands of people on, Frank, right now. And the road trip with Jen and Dave, and Frank Ortega has joined us. He's our CFO of Bayard. Now, he stopped the bus, so he's on my bus because, like I said, that Jen Miller doesn't know how to drive the bus that well. He's on my bus.
That's not true.
So, Frank, welcome to the road trip with Jen and Dave.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you.
This is so awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, we invited Frank because we have a wonderful service project for you. Now, we also heard that Frank's going to tell us a little bit. He lived on a submariner for a short time. Frank, is that true?
That is correct. I was in the U.S. Naval Forces and served on the USS Albuquerque for 6 years. And it was certainly a character building experience, but it made me stronger.
Oh, that is awesome. Frank, could you just tell us a little bit about, did you receive care packages? And
absolutely. The care packages are incredibly important because it's one of those things, especially not only in the Navy, but in, when you have Marines, airmen, soldiers out in the field, anything that they receive from home is just, it's just an extra, feel good moment because again, you're in most of the time when you're out in the field or even overseas, you don't have that, that environment. And when you receive, beef jerky, clean socks, even some of the, Bibles or what, these things are just really, it really hits home and it really makes you smile because again, people care. It's, being in the service is hard, but, receiving the support from home and from family, there's no feeling like that. So I used to receive care packages, not in the field, but in the submarine. And we actually used to store them in the, I forgot where they store them, but, after the 60th day that we were underwater, we would bring these care packages and ta-da, we had beef jerky or whatever the case may be. But And they're important.
Well, first of all, Frank, thank you so much for your service. I wanted to say that. And second, I could not imagine being underwater for 60 days. Imagine that.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it, Frank. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you. Frank, this is so awesome. And, Frank, with a care package, could you just help us out a little bit? What would be a great care package for these wonderful DREs, these catechists from across America? We have hundreds of people on right now that just want some ideas of a care package. What would you recommend?
Absolutely. One of the things that if it's possible, and especially just because we are, faith is very important, especially when, there's a saying, there is no atheist in the foxtrot, not in the foxtrot, in the trenches. But if you, one of the missiles or anything that, you can follow, because sometimes you cannot, attend mass. So anything that is inspirational, devotionals, I mentioned the Bibles and so forth, but those things are important, and especially a lot of our service members that are following the faith and so forth. It's imperative that you if you receive something like this, you can follow, even though there's no way that remotely that you can attend mass or even see it through Zoom or whatever the case may be. So
something that you can have at that alone time. I think, everyone has to lay down their head on their pillow at some point in time and kind of reflect on the day and reflect on their life. I think we do that every day. So
absolutely,
that's like the Bibles, the prayer cards, can be something as a prayer card.
Yes, absolutely. And that's, those are just things that, again, it brings you closer to a remote, environment, because again, our servicemen, it's not fun. If anybody ever tells you, oh, I want to just volunteer and be overseas, and it's a necessary duty. And again, my respects wholeheartedly to,
yes,
our servicemen. I did it. And now anytime that I can support any causes like this, absolutely. It's something that I've been there, done that, and I will always have, a special place in my heart for our servicemen.
Oh, Frank, thank you so very much. Frank, I know you talked about the spiritual part. Is there any other things that you could think of for a DRE to put in a care package that, again, Corinne Lattimer from the marketing director of Creative Communications has the bags for us. If you want to order our bags, and then Frank, what's a couple of the other things that we could be spiritual? What other things?
Believe it or not, socks. Just socks. Yes. Absolutely. That's one of the things. Beef jerky, anything that is not perishable, any little snacks. Absolutely. Corinne, what else do you have in your goodie bag that I can?
I got some dried fruit, some dried mango.
Perfect.
Yes.
Now, I don't think you would need this necessarily in the submarine, but we have some sunscreen.
Sunscreen, chapstick.
And bug spray.
Bug spray is good. Chapstick is another one that I remember. And believe it or not, in the submarine, it does get dry. So, yes.
Oh, good point.
Chapstick.
Yeah, perfect.
Now, here's some water flavor enhancers. So water gets a little boring after a while. So you can, and these are so small, they just fit perfectly.
That's a great idea.
Now, I had a really fun, here.
No, while she's looking for what'd you find?
From a journal. So we actually have these journals and they're on sale right now. So
that's a great idea.
I've been writing in mine. I take my notes in this, but this is a great thing to send along.
And that would be like a nice, I guess I can't think of a different word sake, but something, that once you return home, like Frank, and years down the road, you can show to children, grandchildren, look thinking, my mindset, what was going on.
Yeah.
Having note cards, so they have some stationery available to write some special birthdays, maybe even like having a birthday card pack.
And Frank, we have a question in the chat. Eileen wants to know, are there any contacts how would a DRE go about setting up their care packages to be sent, across, like, is there a contact or a division?
Absolutely. So normally in the Navy, you had ombudsmen that were volunteers that would take the information. If a DRE knows a particular serviceman or so forth, they should be able to give the contact of, the volunteer. Sometimes even the Army chaplain, Air Force chaplains and so forth, they have that contact information because, again, these care packages are not just recent. These things have been happening for a very long time. So the best thing is to directly contact if they're supporting, a service person and see if they can have the volunteer's name or so forth. A lot of times it is volunteers, so it's I would go from there.
Okay. Great.
Frank, thank you. A million thank yous for stopping on the bus with the road trip with Jen and Dave. I know that you have to get to another meeting. Thank you so very much for joining us. Thanks, Frank Ortega, our CFO.
Thank you, DREs, for all your support, and God bless.
Thanks, Frank, for joining us.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What a great...
Let's start on with the Gospel Weeklies.
Yes, our wonderful Gospel Weeklies that can go along with our service project. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about our Gospel Weeklies, our faith formation program from Publishing. We start with the littlest ones, our Seeds program. Seeds is for preschool. From Seeds, we go to Promise. Promise is for kindergarten and 1. Good News is for grades 2 and 3. Venture is for grades 4, 5, and 6. And Visions is for grades 7th, 8th, and 9th. This complete bilingual program, faith formation program, comes in a wonderful set. You receive the Flum Gospel Weeklies in the nested book. Jen shows you. It's pull out, take home. Family Catechesis 101. The families involved with our Flum Gospel Weeklies. Every one of the Gospel Weeklies is connected to the Catechism of the Catholic Church. What the Church believes and teaches right there is the handbook. This is a great, helpful guide along. This is your catechism. The child receives what the Church believes and teaches. Also, the child receives the Flum Gospel Weeklies. As a teacher, you receive the teacher guide. This wonderful teacher guide comes 4 times a year, just like our Gospel Weeklies, 4 times a year in a wonderful package. And with the teacher guide, it's listed exactly word for word of how to teach the program. We have wonderful videos on our flum.com. We have wonderful sales reps out in the field and inside that could help you and walk you through the program step by step. Our bilingual program comes with activity books, music, just so much information is in there. You want any samples? Please let us know. We'll gladly send you samples of our Flum Gospel Weeklies. If you have questions, comments, or concerns. And also for today, guess what? 50% off shipping on our Flum Gospel Weeklies. 50% off shipping on our Flum Gospel Weeklies. And that is such a great way to help you with some savings of the money, because we know that budget's tight. So we're really trying to help you out, especially with the road trip with Jen and Dave.
So like Dave just, sorry to jump in there. So like you just mentioned, we have a 3-component Gospel Weekly program, but then we have the additional resources that you can order. So we do have those folders. And just to go through them a little bit, Dave mentioned them, but the folders are very well done. They're hefty folders, interactive, where you can color the cross once a child finishes the actual lesson. There's a nameplate inside, items on the back.
These wonderful folders can go along with your Gospel Weeklies.
Yes, and the activity books are reproducible. So, and every grade has their own. So here's one, you Promise, but every grade level has their own.
And they're reproducible. It walks the liturgical calendar. This is such a great.
They go along with the Gospel Weekly program. And then every grade level also has a CD.
Yes. And the CDs are great. There are 2 CDs in a set.
Yes.
Add on for our Flum Gospel Weeklies, a 50% off shipping. You could purchase the activity books and the music. What a to help you.
So this is a perfect time to contact your sales rep and get that 50% off shipping for sure.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on from our Gospel Weeklies, let's talk about, Corinne, go ahead.
Are we doing back to school?
Back to school, backpack blessings.
Yeah. So we've got back to school service project. So a lot of parishes do a back to school event where they collect school supplies and things like that. So again, we provided the lists for you. They're just idea lists. You can create your own, but you create the list, you send it out with a bag, and then it comes back not empty. So send out the bag empty, it comes back full from your community, your parishioners, and we have all kinds of great back to school items. So things that you would probably already suspect, but Post-it notes are great. These little cards are great for taking notes and making flashcards for learning your tests. We've got spiral paper notebooks. Mine's getting a little beat up. All kinds of supplies, glue sticks, tape. So you know what.
All the items that are needed by those little.
All the items that are needed. So it's great back to school items. But with the backpack, Dave, show us the backpack name badge. So this is called Backpack Blessings. And I just love this because it's such an easy idea. It's an event. And why not have reasons to get together and get together with God and share the faith? So this Backpack Blessings event comes with a script. It comes with all the information you need to prepare the event. The event is really only 10 minutes. So it's easy to get through. It puts the focus on Christ and God and how he blesses us in the coming school year. And then these little luggage tags have the student's name on them. It fits on the backpack. And then they're reminded the whole year what a special time it was to get together for this backpack blessing event. So it's great for schools if you want to do a back to school night. It's great for churches, parishes, if they want to host a special back to school evening, just to welcome, the fall is the time when the ministries kind of kick back into full gear. So that's a great way to do a dedication night. So whether it's church or school, it's a great event. What do you have there on the DVD?
I have the CD, and that's okay. Just looking at that, as DREs, they have PowerPoint slides in here. They have the actual Backpack Blessings logo. So that's great for preparing for the event, in the bulletin, that type of thing. A leader's guide and children's sermon and prayers. Yeah. So we spend almost as much time talking about it as the event lasts. It's really quick. It's a great way to put some focus. And then do you have the little love notes there, Dave?
I do.
Oh, do you have this?
So with you get 10 of these luggage tags, you get 10 sheets of these love notes that I think have 10 or 12 love notes on each sheet.
Yep.
They're perforated, and then moms and dads, families, they can put a little love note in the backpack or the lunchbox or something, just as a reminder, as an encouragement throughout the year that that Christ is with us and that we love him with our whole heart. He loves because he first loved us, and it coordinates with the Good News Planner theme for the year. So we love our neighbors and we love God with all our heart.
I love this. I love the backpack. I love it.
Very sturdy.
Can I jump in?
Go ahead, Katerina. Yes.
Because everyone seems to be so focused on our younger generation, we have to remember our college students.
Oh,
because they're going back to school too. They are dealing with the same thing. So you can send them little care packets. But what's fun about college students is you can send them all year round. You can send them at midterms. You can send them at finals. It's Valentine's Day. You can send them a little "we're thinking of you." And all you have to do is go to the dollar store. You can get a little free box from the post office, throw in a pen, fun pens.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
Oh my God.
A notebook. And if you have extra backpack blessings, you can throw a little card in there. And what's also fun about getting all this at the especially if you go during Valentine's Day. You can get big packs of things for $1.
I love those. Oh, Katerina, I love those. Those are my favorite.
And then you can even get the little church kids involved during Sunday school, and they can write a little letter saying, we're thinking of you during finals or even midterms.
That is a great idea, ladies and gentlemen. That is really, Katerina, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Just get a
especially the
list of
ramen
all the
noodles.
kids
I love the
from
ramen
college.
noodles. Yes. Yes, I love the ramen noodles. That is so awesome. Thank you, Katerina. We always forget about our college students. These are
Always, yeah.
projects that can go along with our Slum Gospel Weeklies, Faith Formation Program. All these resources are right here for you as we go along. Talk about our Together in Jesus program, our wonderful Sacramental prep program, Together in Jesus, for First Reconciliation, First Eucharist, and First Eucharist with Confirmation. This wonderful program is a pull-out take-home, and this is another way, family catechesis. It comes in a sturdy envelope. The lessons come apart. Now, as they come apart, it walks you through the invitation, community, how to celebrate, and what to do after. How do we do pre and post First Reconciliation? It comes with a wonderful memory book. It comes, if you would like the teacher guide, it comes with a teacher guide, the wraparound teacher guide. It is so awesome. This is such a great way to help you. First Reconciliation, First Eucharist, they come with stickers. The stickers, kids love these stickers. And as they come along with the stickers, these stickers are just colorful and inviting for them.
Again, it's not stickers just to play with or to put on a folder. It's a sticker that goes with the program. So
yes,
it keeps the children engaged and focused and learning about the sacrament.
Yes.
So inside we have the family time poster. Perfect to go on the refrigerator to keep the family catechesis going. See?
Yes, that is so awesome.
You can see that.
I love that. We have a first Reconciliation, First Eucharist, and First Eucharist with Confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Jen, let's talk about our confirmation program. Our confirmation program for junior high and senior high. Remember, everything's bilingual. Our First Communion, First Reconciliation, all bilingual. First Communion, First Reconciliation, our confirmation junior high, bilingual program. Again, it's a direct prep program. It walks the student through how they will receive the gift of the Holy Spirit. We have junior high and senior high. Yes, I have a senior high right behind me, and it will help you gifted with the Spirit, junior high and senior high.
Here's the teacher.
The teacher guide, wraparound edition, walks them through step by step of how to celebrate the sacrament and how to teach the sacrament. You would like a sample? Please let us know. We have wonderful samples. We could put in our chat today. Confirm with the Joy of the Spirit is a wonderful saintly handbook that goes along with our confirmation program. How the saints can influence us and how the students will know about our saints and how they can emulate them. That is such a great way. Ladies and gentlemen, our confirmation program, again, bilingual for our junior high. We have so many wonderful things that happen on the road trip with Jen and Dave. Please remember, if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, please put them in our chat box. We have many people standing by to help you answer those questions. How about we talk about our grandparents' prayer card?
Hey, that's me.
That's you.
We had a question out there regarding the music being on an MP3 file. So it is on Apple Music. So I will respond directly about that music in a little bit. But we don't carry the MP3 files, but I am happy to connect you with that resource. So, okay, so grandparents, prayer cards. Grandparents' Day is coming up, just like we talked about back to school. Grandparents' Day traditionally is in September. I do believe we have a Grandparents' Day this Sunday coming up that Pope Francis commemorated. So we'll start celebrating grandparents this Sunday, but back to school is a great time to get together. The prayer card is really affordable, great way to invite grandparents to come to the school, see what the kiddos are doing, and then just give them a little keepsake and something to remember the day. So it's got a little prayer there, and it's something that they can read together. So pretty simple. We have other grandparent resources as well, if that's
Very
something
nice.
you're interested in.
Yes.
All right, so then we are going to jump into the Keeping Watch and Onward Christian Soldiers. So we had our surprise guest pop in a few minutes ago, and I'm not going to revisit the entire military care package. I think we covered that well, but as he mentioned, there's no atheist in a foxhole. So these great little resources are, one is for the service member, and then the other one is for the family. And when it's a time of stress and a time of chaos, sometimes it's hard to focus on what are the words and what should I pray for. And this helps us think outside of ourselves and pray to God the words that help us work with our comrades, how to deal with different situations, how to
Well,
follow. Yeah, do you want to list?
I didn't mean to jump in on you,
Go
but
ahead.
I tell you, every time we cover this on the road trip with Jen and Dave, and you bring these up, the one for the actual soldier just warms my heart. There are titles in here that you never even think about as a person over here as we're living our normal day. Like one here is eating alone. You know, you don't think about, you know, eating food I don't like, because you know they have that. Upon deployment, these are little, you know, little prayers and such, for peace, for hope, on being a servant, when homesick, in need of patience, following orders, commander in chief, for those command who over me. Those are little prayers for them, for world leaders. I mean, you know, deep topics, I think.
And let me just add the whole the pandemic situation for the military is very isolating as well. So it's been isolating for everyone, but service members, even service members have been deploying just even as recent as 4 months after the COVID thing hit. So I've got friends with kids that are overseas, never lived out of the country. They never lived on their own. And it's a little more isolating than normal in these times. So, yeah, so they're not able to, and when none of us have been able to get out to church, but they don't even have the connections to find a church locally at this time. So these are all great resources.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am still here. I am just having technical difficulties. My video stopped for a moment, and I'm trying to find a way to get back on with video. So I am here listening, and I will jump in. I love it. I love Keeping Watch. I love the Onward Christian Shorts. These are great books that go along. That is so awesome.
So those make great little additions. They're here, they're listed at $1.99, but the more you buy, the more you save. So I think at 2 or more, they're 99 cents. It goes down to at 100 pieces, it's 85 cents. Very, very affordable. Pocket size, the military, the service people can carry them around anywhere. They're easy to pack and mail. You can throw them in an envelope or a shoebox, or however your care package looks. It will fit.
Yeah, 31 pages in the Onward Christian Soldiers, and 31 pages in the other one as well. So, and yes, they are pocket size for sure.
So, all right. Then we have the Arise CD, and I love John Berland. He is, I just love his words. I love his music style. It's contemporary, it's relaxing, it's soothing, it's got biblical words to it. So it also helps refocus the mind, whether you want to do it during your devotional time and your drive time, or buy some and put them in a care package. So they're perfect for your college care packages, your military care packages. Again, they were the perfect size.
And ladies and gentlemen, there I am again. I'm sorry, I hit a pothole.
Okay, everyone. See, I told you I drive better. Okay. So then we're moving on to the table talk. Right here.
I love these.
Yeah.
You know, I have so many of them right here. I love these. These are so awesome. I have them all over the place. This one is the military one.
Yeah.
Liberty. And look on the back, look at this. There's an activity for everybody to do. This is so awesome.
What a perfect thing to include with any of your events, whether it's your back to school night, whether it's just a fall kickoff for your ministries, get together, or if you're not quite ready to meet together, have a drive-by event, have a backpack blessing event that might just be in the parking lot and drive through, and then send some resources home with your families. This is a great thing that you can have at home or have at the event. It has these fun activities on the back. I just love these. I remember being at different fellowship nights, and you never know who you're going to sit with, and you might have a little tot next to you. So you can flip over the placemat and engage with a child that might not be your own, but it's a nice way to connect in an intergenerational way, and gives you something to talk about. So, and then it does include the prayers and just some other encouraging words. I love these placemats because they're more than a placemat. They keep the table clean, and then they also give you a little faith food at the same time.
Yes, that is so awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about our Serve One Another food bag. Again, we'll help you with providing your food bags or our other bags that you need for those ministries. How about we talk about blessing of the animals medal? Look at this little wonderful little medals. I love them. That goes along with our blessing of animals. These wonderful blessing of animals. It helps, you know, when you the parish invites for the Feast of St. Francis in October. It's a great little way to give a little tag for the animal, a little blessing of the.
Yeah.
St. Francis.
I love my fur babies. Love my fur babies.
Yes.
Yeah. And we know God loved animals because he saved a whole bunch of them on Noah's Ark.
That's right. That's right. Yes, and that is so awesome. And let's talk about our welcome you belong bookmark, our wonderful bookmark.
I got one more thing to add.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so you have these little sheets you can hand out. You have those cute little coins. You can put them on a chain. You can put them whatever you want to do. Put them on your key ring. They're
on your dog's collar.
On your dog's collar. They're adorable.
Yes.
But when you get this, you also get a little event as well. So it just gives you, besides these things you can hand out, you get an outline on how to conduct the little blessing ceremony. So it is a great little package. And I have to say, last year, it was our best seller. We promoted these also as a drive-by event, and people really liked it. It's something you can do outside.
Yes.
And you can have some other cute little things. Like if you go to Starbucks, you can get like a little whipped cream kind of treat. You can do that for your dogs in your drive-through event. So
yeah. I love it. I really do. As we talk about You Belong, the bookmarks, these wonderful bookmarks, and it's a little set if you like to. There's a keychain. There's a bookmark, Welcome, You Belong. These are wonderful perforated, and you can give them out as a gift. There's a nice little prayer booklet that goes along with it.
And little cards.
Yes. And welcome back to church. We have the way to come back to church from Creative Communication. We have the way. Here is some wonderful resources that help you welcome people back, or maybe you're having a trouble knowing how to get people to come back. Well, we have the ways for you. We'll help you and engage with you along the way with these wonderful resources. These resources help you by calling people back to church. This is a great way that we have developed from Creative Communications, Plum Publishing, and 23rd publication.
This is just a free newsletter, a free little PDF we're sharing with you today. It just gives you a little checklist on how to reconnect. So as people are trying to come back together, there's some ideas like connecting the old-fashioned way on the phone, making sure folks have resources to stay in the Word and to stay in the study. You had small groups before, consider smaller groups now. It might be just the way to get people to come back together. Don't forget about finding ways to have fellowship, helping people step outside their comfort zone. Don't forget to express gratitude, because a lot of people have been doing different ways to serve and to continue ministry. So share those ways, show gratitude with the God Love lolly card. So we'll share this. You can read it on your own, but these are all some great ideas on how to come back together as a parish.
That is such a great way.
Yeah,
We will
great
really
idea.
help you. If any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in our chat box. You like any samples or PDFs, please let us know. We will gladly help you along the way as we continue to talk about Saint prayer cards for children. I love this. This is brand new, the Saint prayer cards for children. Now, you take them apart and you give them to the child, especially for the Feast of All Saints Day. And maybe you have a saint procession. Another way, family catechesis, ladies, and here's a great way for family catechesis of helping the family know about saints. Maybe they put them in a bowl and they pick out the saint. Well, it's by the gift of the Holy Spirit. They pull out the special saint. They have to maybe dress up like that for the Feast of All Saints. Maybe they give a little talk about that. That is a great way. It's our saint card.
And it's also great, you know, with all these service projects, and I'm getting ready to talk about my birthday box here next. This would be an also perfect way to put a saint in all of our different service projects. So it doesn't matter what we've done. You know, we could put a saint, like, you know, in any of the service projects.
Now we talk about birthdays. Whose birthday's coming up?
It's not mine.
Dave, I thought it was your birthday today. I thought your birthday was today, Dave.
Oh, I would love to have another birthday. My was in May, but you know, as we know, we did a special for that, and we're still doing the special. But let's talk about our birthday. Go ahead, Jen.
Yes, so this is a perfect service project that I did at the parish when I was DRE. And we did this in coordination with a caring center in our local area. And what you would first do is start out getting and ordering. You can either order online or you could go to your local craft store and purchase cake boxes. So you can see what they look like. They're white, you know, just a normal square cake box. So you plan ahead, purchase those boxes first. And then what I did was I signed up I used Sign Up Genius at the time. And I put out that invitation to all the religious ed families and broke it down by like preschool could bring in all the birthday napkins, you know, first grade could bring in the cups, you know, third grade, the plates, you know, whatever. And that way you set up a time frame. You would create containers to receive all these items that the families are bringing in. Once again, this is a good family catechesis opportunity. And then once you have all of your items, you know, delivered, your boxes are delivered, and you have all your the donated items from the families, then you can schedule with your families to decorate and create the box. So inside, so for example, we have birthday plates, and you always make sure that the items are gender neutral in a sense. So that way, if someone from the caring center picks it up, if they have a boy or a girl, you know, it's not going to matter. So something with lots of different color. And then I have balloons, a pack of balloons, silverware, napkins, and candles. And so everything goes in the box. And then what I did was I organized with the kiddos, maybe the older grades, like the 5th grade, 6th grade, they would all assemble the boxes. And then the next time what we would do is use the younger grades to decorate. So what we would do is that we would get stickers, and I used to collect stickers all year round for this event, and then Sharpies. And that way they can write and decorate, and then they can stick the different stickers on there. And then once everything is assembled, then you deliver to the caring center, your local caring center. And it's just a great service project that all the kids just loved.
That is so great. That is so awesome.
It's so much fun.
We have a Thea Bowman Center here in upstate New York, and it is so awesome. We give a lot of carrying boxes to them. It is so awesome. You know, that's a great idea, Jen. I love that idea. You know, a birthday box. Katerina, your idea of the college student is just awesome, especially the ramen noodles. I love ramen noodles, and I loved ramen noodles in college.
There's
That is such an awesome idea. That is so awesome. That is so great. As we talk more about, ladies and gentlemen, what do I wonder about the Bible? What do I wonder about sacraments? What do I wonder about saints? I love this. Jen, what's that all about? And Corinne?
Well, these are awesome. They're little what would you say? Little pads of paper of what do I wonder about the Bible? Trivia cards.
Yep, they're little tear-off sheets, trivia cards.
So you can just tear them off, and you know, gosh, you could use this as family catechesis.
That's the way. Another family catechesis idea, ladies and gentlemen.
You could use this in the classroom.
Yeah. These wonderful ways of maybe when they come to parish, learning about the saints, have them in the pews, just tear them off randomly, put them in the pews, get a little clothespin or something like that, put them where the missalette used to be, put them right there. They just tear them off and they can go home with them. Clothespin idea, that's right. And maybe even write on the clothespin, God loves you, or just a little message. Maybe you even have one of these wonderful caring cards that could even be clipped with the clothespin on the pew.
Take one off and put it in the birthday box.
That is so great. You know, these are wonderful family catechesis ideas for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so great for $2.59. This wonderful set is so awesome. How about we talk about our good virtues sticker sheets? Now, Corinne, this is so awesome. I love these.
Yeah.
These are so cute.
So it's a great way to demonstrate different virtues. So if you see in your students, and I don't see the word right there in front here, I have them right in front of me. You have a prayer leader, a good helper, a faithful and forgiving, serving others, patient and kind, spirit-filled. So, you know, the Bible is filled with all kinds of characters and sinners and how they were redeemed. But God uses those people to demonstrate these different virtues. And we can learn from each other as well in the classroom. So if you see someone practicing patience and kindness, we have a little sticker for that. So we can learn from one another, and we can use that as a teaching moment. So these stickers are really great to I don't want to call it a reward, because that might be a little misunderstood, but I like the way to use it as a demonstration. Thank you for demonstrating patience and kindness with your friend, or thank you for demonstrating, you know, being a prayer leader and praying for so-and-so's needs. So I love these stickers.
And
So that brings me
package, Corinne?
I'm sorry?
Are there 12 in a package as well, or is there more than that?
Let's see. I'll get you the quantity here shortly.
Okay, yeah, because it feels thicker than a normal 12.
Yeah, I think there is a lot. I think there's like 12 in there, I believe. I'm not positive. Corinne's a marketing person on that one. But as she's looking that up, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give $25 gift card to someone to answer this question. So get your hands on the keyboard. This is for a $25 gift card that for any of the products that you see today, except we can't do the gospel weeklies with you. So $25 for product.
For additional resources.
Okay. So how about this question? Are you ready? Here it goes. Frank mentioned what branch of service he was in. What branch was it? Oh, look at that.
I love that. Look at
That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Who was
that? Is so
all these people?
That was like the chat just went like zip.
I know, this is crazy.
That was crazy.
Oh, okay. So the first person that I see was, hang on.
Eileen. That's
Eileen was, correct?
yes.
And Eileen, what parish, what city, what state, where are you calling from? Say hello to everybody.
Uh-oh.
Okay, she's from Illinois.
Yay, St. Mary.
St. Mary of Lourdes in Germantown Hills, Illinois, Jen. So please reach out to Jen Miller, who will help you with everything for your $25 gift card. You never know, I might have one more before the end of their little road show. And let's talk about the year of St. Joseph. Here we go. The Year of St. Joseph stickers, these wonderful stickers in the Year of St. Joseph. These wonderful stickers help you with the students know about St. Joseph. Now, there are how many on a sticker page? I think there's 12, correct, Corinne?
I know, I knew you were going to ask me that. So on this one, hang on, I'm looking it up. And just for your information, we had 12 sheets of 40 stickers on the other one.
Yep.
Okay.
This one, we have a sheet of 40. It says 9 sheets with 12 stickers each.
Yep, nine, so you got to get 40 stickers of St. Joseph. Maybe you have a St. Joseph parish, and this is a great way. Maybe you'd even be having a St. Joseph parish event. You could have those for the students and for the kids, maybe the altar servers, or even for Father to wear his wonderful sticker for the Year of St. Joseph. And how about this? I love this. It's a roll of I prayed together.
Yes.
Now, this roll is fabulous.
100 stickers.
100 stickers. You got 100 I prayed together stickers. I've been giving them out to a lot of people. I went to a wonderful bank. As I said, I gave the stickers, but I also put the sticker in there. I prayed today. And I said, I prayed for you. And the teller was like, oh, it's so nice. That was so nice. Sometimes you have to think outside the box.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I sit there and think about this too, as a DRE, when the first communicants are learning their prayers. And maybe you have a certain session, devoted strictly to learning the act of contrition or something.
Yeah.
How perfect would this be? So once they said it correctly on that final day, when you're getting ready to do the sacrament, give them a sticker.
Yep. And also, ladies and gentlemen, before we end our road show with Jen and Dave, I'm going to do one more $25 gift card. And this is, put your hands on the keyboard. Here we go. $25, one more. And this is for the person that answers this question correctly. Where did Frank Ortega live on for a long time? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Missy was the first one that entered it. Missy, where are you from? What city? What state? And as she tells us, ladies and gentlemen, we've been having so much fun with you today with the road trip with Jen and Dave. Michigan, a wonderful Midwest person out there. Wonderful. We've been having so much fun with the road trip with Jen and Dave.
Oh, we have.
I want to say thank you to Corinne Lattimer, who is Marketing Director for Creative Communications. Katerina, who has been my saving grace here. Katerina, I'm sorry, Katerina, I was thinking of St. Katerina down the road. That you're a saint. You're a saint for putting up with Jen and I. You're a saint. Katerina, for helping us out. I call her my director of the chat services. Yes, and I want to say thank you to Ginny.
Yes, Jenny.
Ginny, who has been putting so much stuff in our chat today. Ginny, thank you. Another saint that works for Flum Publishing.
Yes.
We've been having so much fun with the road trip with Jen and Dave. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't forget to email us. They're going to put my email address in there. They're going to put Jen Miller's email address in there. I'm going to put it in myself right now. I'm going to send it to everybody in the world.
Now, I want to thank everyone for joining us today. And normally with the road trip, we try to keep it to between 45 minutes to an hour at the most, usually 45 minutes. Today we went over just a little bit, but thank you so much for everyone who stayed with us. We had our wonderful visitor, Frank, and it just kind of took us over just a little bit in time, but we thought it was very, very well.
It was so much fun. If you have any questions about our service projects and how we can help you with our service, you want any ideas? I only been in the ministry for a short time. You're not supposed to laugh on that one. I've been in the ministry a very long time. Jen Miller has. Corinne has. Katerina, we all have been working in this ministry, and we will help you along the way with some ideas, some ways to help you with creative communications, 23rd publications, and Flum Publishing Group,
Yes.
Flum Gospel Weeklies. Ladies and gentlemen, before I say goodbye, everybody. Thank you a million.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
See ya. Bye, everybody. Drive safe, Jen.
Look out for next month's invite. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye, everybody.